Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. B here. So I want to talk to us about our self-defense moves that we need to move from purple to blue belt. So specifically front choke and haymaker. So front choke, our opponent is going to be grabbing us around our neck just like this. Generally, we're going to be up against a wall or down on the floor. We're going to go over both of those variations today. So how we start this move, okay, is we want to go ahead and spear to the eyes in an effort to distract. Then from here, we're going to go ahead and uppercut into the stomach or the solar plexus. Again, we're not trying to really do a lot of damage here. We're just trying to get them to loosen up their hands a little bit and be a little distracted. From here, my open hand is going to grab my closed hand and I'm going to cinch hard. What this is going to do is it's going to take care of that right hand that's around my neck, and then pulling back over here to my waist is going to allow this hand to come around up and over their left hand like so. From here, I'm going to do this fun little Pac-Man move, okay, and that's going to trap their right arm. From here, excuse me, their left arm. From here, I need to move, but since I'm up against a wall, I can't really move backwards, so I've got to move laterally with this rear crossover. Now, when I unspin, I'm going to go ahead and clip them with this elbow right across the face. Boom. And when I've done this right, they're going to be all tied up in this nice, fun little double arm bar. So again, real quick, what we're looking for a spear to the eyes with the left hand, uppercut to the solar plexus with our right hand. My left hand grabs my right hand. I'm going to cinch to my right side. So again, I want to cinch hard enough to get their right hand off of my neck. From here, my right hand and my left hand, which are going to stay together, this grab stays the same because I don't want to let go of this cinched right hand. I'm going to come up over the top and I'm going to pinch that left hand right here in my Pac-Man. So this hand, their hand is right here in between my arms. Good. From here, I'm going to do a nice little rear crossover. I'm going to unspin and I'm going to clip them across the face. Now, doing this from the ground is enormously similar in the fact that my hands don't change, but I can't do a rear crossover from here. So what I want to do is I want to spear to the eyes, again, uppercut. Now, if you notice, I'm laying down on the ground. I don't have hardly any ability to get any hip rotation. So again, these two moves, this spear and this uppercut, are 100% merely distraction pieces to keep them from paying attention to this cinch and then eventually to this Pac-Man trap. Now, instead of a rear crossover, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bridge. Now, I've got both of their hands trapped in my arm like so they are not going to be able to post up at all. That's really what I want. Then from here, I'm going to roll over, and then I'm going to go right here. And if I've done this appropriately, I should be inside my down opponent's guard. Okay, and that's all I'm looking for. And from here, if from a strictly self-defense point of view, if I'm inside their guard, all I need to do is stand up and walk away at this point. So don't worry about trying to engage in a ground fight when you don't have to, particularly if your only goal is to defend yourself from an attacker. So again, from the ground, we're going to spear to the eyes. We're going to uppercut into the belly. We're going to go ahead and grab our own wrist. We're going to take care of that right arm. We're going to Pac-Man and grab here to take care of that left arm. We're going to bridge to make them a little bit uncomfortable and make them easier to roll. And then we're going to roll right over on top of them. I like to pull my knees up into this turtle position so that then I can post up. So from here, if they want to fight, we can go ahead and get into that all they want. But since I am in their guard, I don't necessarily have to engage anymore. I can go ahead and start to stand up and go about my business. Now, the next move that we need today to promote to our blue belt is going to be the haymaker. Now, haymaker is a big right hand swing. Okay, they're coming at our face. They're feeling a little bit desperate. Maybe we've been working with this guy for a little bit and he's tired of dealing with us and he's going to do one big last desperate right hand punch. So I generally fight out of a left guard stance. I'm naturally an orthodox fighter. So this right hand being in back is very, very normal for me. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice a little bit of head movement here with this nice pull or fade away. Now, as I pull, as I fade away, I want to get a nice parry with this left hand. So I'm going to parry to the inside. Then from here, as I move that hand out of the way, I'm going to do a nice inward leaning to the outside. Boom. So this right knee right here is going to clip right against their right knee as I ridge hand into the groin. As they reach down to for their pain response to grab my hand or to grab their groin, I want to make sure that this hand doesn't get grabbed in that process. So after I hit them, I'm going to come up. This hand is going to be on the outside of their shoulders, right here on their scapula. From here, I'm going to turn, I'm going to push them a little bit. Then I'm going to grab to make sure that I've got their shoulder and their balance. I'm going to take this right knee and I'm going to kick them right behind the leg here, taking them to the ground. From here, I'm going to go ahead and wrap my right hand around, grab my left bicep, bring it over the top in a rear naked choke, and then I want to pull back so that they don't get any balance, and then I end up letting them choke themselves out. So again, from here, we're in our left guard. We're going to fade away, inside parry. When you do your inward leaning, boom, you want to get some good distance here as you ridge hand into the groin. Hand comes out so that they can't grab it when they grab their balls. Okay, we're going to push here, grab that shoulder, push them down, wrap over the top, rear naked choke, and then I want to pull away so that they are continually off balance. All right, guys, so those are your 2 self-defenses that you need in order to move from purple to blue belt in our system. As always, if you have any questions, please bring them to class. Leave them in the comment section, and I'll make sure to address them in some future videos. All right, guys, until next time, train hard, fight fast, score first. Asai.